Hi, my name is Victoria Fisher, Senior Clinician at the Well of Life Center, and today I want to talk to you about the adrenal glands. What do your adrenals do? Your adrenals are a very vital part of your everyday life. They actually help to keep you alive. They're part of what's called your energy triad. Your energy triad are three major organ systems that are basically the engine that keeps your body running. The first in that triad is your heart. The second is the thyroid, and the third is the adrenals. Those three need to work in one cohesive unit, have a very beautiful, intimate relationship, a synchronicity that helps them to keep you up and going. So within that energy triad, your adrenals actually help to regulate your heart rate and your blood pressure, and they're a major component of backing up your heart. If your heart stops, you stop. So your adrenals are very important in order to keep that heart up and running and functioning the way that it needs to. Your adrenals actually produce about 30 different hormones. Some of those hormones are necessary for life, and some of them are not necessarily essential, but your body still benefits greatly from them. I mentioned before with the backup system of the heart, so the adrenals actually help to regulate your heart rate and your blood pressure. Another triad that the adrenals are involved in is your blood sugar regulation triad. Those organ systems are your pancreas, your liver, and your adrenals. So the adrenals are basically a backup system for that. The two main players are your pancreas and liver. But if the pancreas and liver are burdened because of poor dietary choices and for all this influx of sugar that's in our body, and then the adrenals need to really go into overdrive in order to help regulate that blood sugar. So it's a temporary fix. It shouldn't be something that our body really relies on. But unfortunately, again, because of our diet, our body often relies on those adrenals to help regulate your blood sugar. Your adrenals are also a backup system for men for the testes and women for the ovaries. So testosterone production for men is actually supported by the adrenals. And for estrogen and progesterone production, it's supported by the adrenals for women. So that's something very necessary for reproductive health, also for overall vitality. So the adrenals are important in fertility, menstrual cycles for women, and like I said, those overall hormonal reproductive hormonal regulations. Another component of adrenal function is your fight, flight, or freeze. There's actually a third component. It's not just the fight or flight. We actually sometimes have a reaction of freezing, and that's actually produced by our adrenals. Our adrenals produce several stress hormones that cause our body to go into a stress response so that we can respond appropriately to a situation that we feel or our body feels is life-threatening. Again, our bodies oftentimes are a little too involved in that process because of our stressful environment, our stressful living, our toxic environment, the stressful amount of toxins from our diet. Those are all things that will actually impact how our adrenals regulate within that fight, flight, or freeze response. Another part, the adrenals are actually really important to a lot of things, but they actually help to wake you up in the morning. They produce a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol surges first thing in the morning. That's what signals your body that it's time to wake up. It shuts down melatonin production, so that tells your body it's also time to wake up and it's not time to sleep anymore. And then that cortisol drops off pretty quickly, but it keeps you kind of going through the day along with some other adrenal hormones. So like I said, your adrenals have lots of functions. They're very important in keeping you alive, so we want to protect our adrenals. They're very sensitive little glands. They need a lot of love. They need a lot of care. But if you take care of them properly, they will definitely help you live a healthy, vibrant, and vital life.